Africa Convention. Okay, so if you are on this call and you miss the Max African Convention, hey, you've missed a lot. Just go to Maxspace Global, www.maxspaceglobal.com, okay, and you will get the recorded version of what transpired. And in fact, if you go through this video, your business is never going to be the same. You will have a change of mindset and you'll be able to catapult your business to the points or to the climax point that you want your business to get, okay? But not also forgetting, what we had was just Max Africa, okay? Awesomely, Friday, that is tomorrow, we are going to have a wonderful Max Global Convention, okay, where I entreat each and every leader to be on. It is going to be super. It is going to be life-changing. It is going to be mind-blowing. It is going to be jaw-dropping. All the attributes that you can give to an amazing event is what we are expecting. That is the Max Convention, international or global convention that is going to happen on Friday. So put it on your schedule and make time for it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, like I readily said in the beginning, my name is Christopher Owusu. I'm going to be your host for tonight's call, and we are going to learn a lot of things, okay? Just as we all know, Max International is a legitimate business opportunity that has come to bless mankind, okay? And the company just didn't come just to help people to make money, but the company came with an amazing product, which each and every one on this call, upon registration and then paying money, we all receive such products. And one thing that has come to the notice of leadership, which I am also aware, is that many people like the business plan. Many people want to actually catapult themselves to their financial goals, okay? But sometimes by getting the products, it becomes a hurdle for them. The whole of their business, the whole of their mindset, after talking to 2 or 3 people and facing some discourages, we come to a point whereby we think we cannot sales of our product, okay? So tonight, if you are on this call, we are going to learn how we can maximize, how we can master the retail of Max International products, okay? And I have wonderful presenters today. In fact, I have presenters who are really, really going to share nuggets, share content, share fire with us. So if you can hear me and you want me to just kick the ball rolling, just type Y. Type Y. If you can hear my voice and you are ready for the first speaker, just type Y. Just type Y. 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 Just type Y. Awesome, 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 awesome. That means everyone on this call can hear. Okay, so without taking much time, okay, we are going to have an amazing boss that I respect so much, who has been into this business for some time now. He knows inside out, has built him across, okay? He's going to today actually let us know the goal of our business, or the goal of Max International, and then why Max International products are also in our business or is part of our business, and the reason why associates are supposed to have this a wonderful and amazing product, okay? So the person who is going to actually start the whole thing, or the person who is going to keep us started, is no other person than Boss Melchisedek, a proud silver associate of Max International. He's going to walk us through the first section of tonight's presentation. So Boss Melchi, if you can hear my voice, please unmute your mic and let me see you. Boss Melchisedek.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you and I can see you clear. All right.
Max morning,
okay, so
everyone.
Max morning, boss, the floor is yours. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Hello, everyone, far and near. Max morning to everyone. Good evening. And I believe we are all doing well. I welcome you all to tonight's legacy training. And just as we all know, the training topic is product retail mastery. Product retail mastery. And from leadership, we are handling the part of the goal of the company. The goal of the company. You know, for every business to thrive, there must definitely be a product. There must definitely be what? A product. I hope you can all hear my voice, please. If you can hear my voice, kindly type Y. If you can hear my voice, kindly type Y. Let me see that you can hear my voice so that I will know that the content I will share with you is really reaching out to the amazing legacy team that we have. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I go straight to the point that I'm talking about what we call the goal of the company. And what company are we talking about? The goal of Max International. And like I said, for every company to thrive, the company must have a product. And you and I are witnesses that we have good products, which is scientifically proven. Which is scientifically what? Proven. And as it is proven scientifically, you and I have to push the goal of the company. And tonight, if you don't know, I want to let you know that the goal or the ultimate goal of Max International is for us to get a network of consumers. A network of consumers. If you can hear that, type in the comment section, a network of consumers. That is the ultimate goal of the company. So as I have decided, or I accepted the fact that I want to be an associate of Max International, that is the goal I am pushing. Okay. So when it comes to the goal that we have to do what? Get a network of consumers, just ask yourself, since you joined the business, how many consumers do you have? I want you to type in the comment section, how many consumers? You know, when we are doing training, we talk about getting your diary, taking updates, or writing things down. So I want you to do a reflection. Since you started a business, how many consumers do you have? How many consumers can you say, boldly say that, oh, I have 10 consumers. I have 3 consumers. I have 400 consumers. How many consumers do you have? I just want you to do a reflection of that. If you are consistent with your consumers, you know your consumers. On the average, how many consumers do you have? I want to see something in the comment section. Okay, I can see someone Ernest saying he has 2 consumers. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, Ken Kusi says 2. Andy Bennett says 2. Wow. Is it because the first person said 2, that's why everybody is saying 2? Okay, 4. Okay, 5. Okay. Oh, feel free. I want us to learn something this evening. We are talking about the goal of the company. And I want you to understand that the goal is for us to get a network of consumers. And I want you to do a reflection. Okay. Wow. So someone, Techno Common, is having 100 consumers. Okay, we'll break it down. Cloud Humbeku is having 7 consumers. Okay, so that's amazing. So that is from your own records. That is from your own records. We did some training some months back in Western region here. And I want you to take note of this. When we say consumers, there is one thing I want you to take note, is that if the consumers you are considering are your consumers, have bought product from you just once, they are not your consumers. Hello? If someone just bought CLGBT, let's say 1 box or 1 bottle, someone bought 357 Meta Switch, the person has bought just 1 product from you. The person bought once, the person didn't buy again, and you have added the person to your consumers. Please, you have more work to do. As far as product retail mastery is concerned, that person is not a consumer yet. I hope you are listening. I hope you can hear me. I hope my voice is loud and clear. If someone has bought from you once and you consider the person as a consumer, the person is not yet a consumer. If someone buys from you once, the person is a suspect. The person heard about the product. Maybe you share something with the person. Maybe the person saw something from your status. The person saw it somewhere on some website, wherever. The person got interested. Fortunately, the person got in touch with you, or you got in touch with the person bought from you. The very moment the person bought the first time, the person is not a consumer yet. He or she is a suspect. Take note of that. So the second time the person buys from you, whether based on your follow-up or based on how the person saw much improvement in the product, and the person buys again from you, the person now becomes a prospect. The person now becomes what? A prospect. Take note of that. So from the list that the reflection you did, that some people were saying they have 2 consumers, they have 1 consumer, they have 3 consumers. Someone said he had 100 consumers. How many times have those 100 consumers consistently buy from you? So if someone has bought once from you, he or she is a what? A suspect. If the person has bought twice from you, the person is what? A prospect. Then, if that person buys from you the 3rd time, the person now becomes your consumer or your customer. So now you can do the addition, the subtraction, and the multiplication. Then, after this trading, you will know the number of consumers you have. You can call your consumers. Then you realize that as far as product retail mastery is concerned, you and I have a lot of work to do. I was doing a reflection of this and I realized that I have to improve. So far as we want to go far, we have to improve. And that is why leadership considered this very important training that we learn together. I hope we are good to go on that.
Oh, yes,
so the very moment we are talking about a network of consumers, we have what? People buying from you or people joining you to be consumers. I hope you understand that. That is what we mean by a network of consumers. But then let me draw your mind to this. How many of us often take the product ourselves? How many of us often take the product, any of the products? You know, most times we say that you cannot be talking about a big dream and be looking like what? A nightmare. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. If you are talking about a big dream, you must look like the big dream yourself. You are talking about a good product. Meanwhile, every day people see you and you are looking so unwell. Trust me, you must also be what? A consumer. You must also be a consumer. It could be that you are a new associate, that maybe as you started, the money you used to start is something maybe you borrowed or something. You get it? So in that sense, you definitely have to do retail. You have to get people to do what? To purchase it so that you can make profit out of it and do what? With time, you can definitely get some for yourself. But then, as you keep building, you must also be a consumer of the product. That is why we always say that you must be a product of the product. It doesn't mean that maybe you don't need metal switch and you have to take metal switch. No. When we say be a product of the product, definitely, if not in it, in worst case scenario, you and I have to be on cell LGBT. You need to boost your immune system too. You don't always have to be talking to people about the product and you yourself, you are not taking it. It happened to me. When I started the business, I wasn't taking it. I was admitted, and I remember one of the leaders called me and he asked me, what is wrong? And I knew it was stress. Then he asked me, that which of the products am I taking? I was like, senior, I don't take any of them. He said, boss, you can't kill yourself. You can't be talking about a big dream and be looking like a nightmare. And from that time till now, I've been on CLGBT. And that is what has really, really helped me. That is what has really, really improved my health. So I hope you all can hear me. I hope my voice is clear. Correct. So one thing I want you to take note of is that the goal is not for you to sell forever. The goal is not for you to sell every day. The goal is not to sell what? Every day. But one thing I want you to understand is that the very moment you stop selling, the very moment you stop retailing, it will kill your business. I think the control has been changed. Okay. The very moment you stop doing what? The very moment you stop selling, you stop retailing, it will start killing your business. It will start killing your business. So there is a need for you to understand that as far as you want to build this business, then you need to do what? Build a good network of consumers. And building a good network of consumers, yourself must be part. It shouldn't always be out there. Yourself must be part. And aside you build the network of consumers by getting what? A preferred customer. By getting someone who will join you in the business so that the person will also consume. You get the point? Or through that person, the product can get to many people out there. Then the next one is that you must have a customer list. You must have a consumer list. And that consumer list, the key note I want you to take note is that that consumer must be someone who has bought from you not less than 3 times. Just imagine, just consider your consumer list or your customer base now, that if each of them had bought not less than 3 times, and see how your business will catapult to the next level. So ladies and gentlemen, as far as the goal of the company is concerned, I want you to take note of this evening, that we are building what? A network of consumers. A network of what? Consumers. Then, one thing I want to say again is that looking at your network of consumers, how often do you check on them? How often do you check on them? The person will buy from you and it will end there because you were only chasing what? Retail. It shouldn't happen that way. Your consumer must be a friend. If you go to the marketplace, that woman, your mother, or someone who is in the market that buys, you buy cassava or you buy food stuff from, you realize that anytime the person sees you, or most times you realize that they will be checking up on you. They'll be checking up to see what is going on. Sometimes people will buy product from you, and because you were only chasing the retail, or you've sold the product, you've gotten the profit, that's the end. That's the end. For you to go far, you go with people. And going with people, checking up on them, following up to know how they are faring. It's not always that you call them and you always want to make a sale. I hope you understand that. So with building a network of consumers as the goal of the company, that is what I have for you this evening. That's for you to go far, building the network of consumers. Definitely that consumer must be someone who you always get in touch with, and the consumer is buying most times from you. And through that, you are going to get referral from that same consumer. I don't know if Boss Chris can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. All right. Okay. So, all right. So thank you very, very, very much. But there is a question I would want to just ask you quickly. Okay. Most of the times, some associate or some people register, or the person will see Max Business register his friend, okay, and then take the product from that friend. So that friend will be a business partner or an associate without any product. Would you say that it is good for an associate to have a product with him all the time, even whether you have done your auto ship or you are a consumer of the product yourself, or you have registered somebody, or you, the person now, you have been registered, but you don't have the personal product? Is it needful for you or for an associate to have a product with him all the time?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So one thing I want you to take note of is that for you to be an associate, you definitely must have product with you. You know, that is why there is a need for what? Autoship. That is why when you sign up, the company doesn't let you go empty-handed. You know, the very moment you sign up with a company, you get what? You get product, which is even more than the money you use to sign up. Do you think it is for no reason? I hope you all understand that. Either than that, the company will say that, oh, when you sign up, you pay the money, that is the end. But we are not like those companies. The very moment you sign up into the company, you get product. So if you see yourself as an associate of Max International, you must have product.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, boss. All right. Thank you very much for our time. We will definitely get back to you when any question arises, and then we have to seek your question. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
All right. Okay, so we thank our boss, Melchisedek, very much for the nuggets shared here, and it's really, really a top-notch point. Okay, so today I have learned that for me to have somebody as a consumer of a product, or a person classified as a consumer, not just one time, but it must be 3 consecutive times or more. And to impact life, there is a need to raise as many as you can who are also consumers. Boss, thank you very, very, very much. I will just get back to you when the need arises. Okay. So now, all right, going on, having known the goal of our business, that is having seen the need for you to have a product with you, and then after registering, having the product with you, obviously you need to understand the science or the product you are going to give to people, a product that you're using for yourself or recommending for people. Okay, so at this point, I would really want to invite a specialist, okay, somebody who is in a medical field, and then he has been with Max International for a while. I can say not less than 3 years, okay, and he has much knowledge about the product, okay. So without wasting much time, I'm going to just see if I can locate our boss, Martin Dangmaa, okay, for him to just come and then give us the understanding of Max products, okay, and then why people need to take Max product, and then why Max product is second to none. So boss Martin Dangmaa, if you can hear my voice, please unmute yourself and then put your camera on so that I can see your beautiful face. Boss Martin, can you hear my voice, please?
Yes, I do. Hello.
Awesome. Okay, so Boss Martin, as a specialist with Max International and then as a science-based person, I would want you to explain to our honorable guests on this platform the need to understand Max products, and then what they need to understand about the product, why people need to consume it, and then also why Max product is the best.
Okay, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Boss Chris, you've actually done very well, and I've been waiting for this. As he said, my name is Martin Dangmaa. And this evening, just as he said, we are going to look at the knowledge behind Max product, the science behind Max product. Why should we take in Max product? Why should our customers use Max product? This is very, very important. Yes, our first speaker just talked about building a network of consumers. We should be product of the product. We should use the product. And the thing is that, do we really know what we are using? Yes, we do, but this, it is very important that everybody, once you are an associate of Max International, you should understand what you are dealing with. You should know the product that are at hand, because for every legitimate business, in fact, it provides services and products. Products are very key to actually sustaining a business. If you have quality product, then you have good business. And with Max International, we actually have topmost products that are very good, that are changing a lot of people's lives. And in fact, it is actually doing very well in the world. And now, why should we take in Max product? You see, and why are Max products special? Max products, or Max, has a breakthrough technology that we are actually circulating around. We have what we call ribosine. Most mass products that we have, they have this breakthrough technology that we call ribosine. And ribosine is doing incredibly well in the world. In fact, as we go on, you are going to understand what ribosine is. And ribosine, in fact, that is the breakthrough product that we can confidently say we have that is turning a lot of lives around. And this ribosine, yes, we have a renowned scientist who is a professor, Professor Herbert T. Nagasawa, who also came out with ribosine. And in fact, the person behind ribosine is a top-notch scientist in our time that if you know his credibility and what he has been able to discover, and you see what he has come out with, and once he came out with that ribosine, in fact, you have no doubt but to actually want to get onto ribosine. This professor, he has a lot of dignity. In fact, just as we are talking of in the world currently, he is one of the topmost scientists, and he's a medicinal chemist. He's a toxicologist, somebody who deals with toxins. He has a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience in that field. He has been a professor for over 45 years, and this man has so much experience. And he spent all his life working on a breakthrough science just to help the life of mankind. And after 25 years, this man came out with ribosine. And ribosine is actually doing a lot in the world. Now, what is this ribosine? Ribosine is just a food nutrient. I just said just, but it is not just. It is a special food nutrient. Ribosine is not a drug, it's a food nutrient. But when we take it in, once we take ribosine into our bodies, in fact, it actually stimulates or it boosts the production of a very important component of our immune systems that we call it glutathione. So look at this. We have ribosine that is produced by a renowned scientist. And when we take in ribosine, it helps our body to actually produce in abundance what we call glutathione. Glutathione is in our cells, which is the most powerful amount the immune system. All the components of the immune system, glutathione is the topmost. And once we have glutathione in abundance, our immune systems become strong, they are strengthened, and we actually get rid of a lot of stress that we go through. As human, you cannot avoid stress. We go through a lot of stress, but with a lot of glutathione in our cells, we overcome them. Okay, you don't fall sick regularly. A lot of people that complain of joint pains, bodily pains, with abundance of glutathione, we actually have less pains in our cells, in our joints, and we don't feel a lot of bodily pains. Okay, we can sleep well. We have a lot of people that have problems with sleep. Okay, they can't sleep, and all this is about the problems of glutathione. And once you take in ribosine and you have glutathione produced in abundance, people can actually sleep very well. And you see, we actually grow old. Nobody will be young forever. But as you have abundance of glutathione, you grow old slowly. You see, and then, hello? Can somebody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, okay, good. And we all, with abundance of glutathione as a result of taking in ribosine, you see that our skin begin to glow. We have very nice skin because of glutathione. And we also have maintained and increased production of energy. In fact, glutathione does a lot. And glutathione will always be sustained in the body as long as we also take in the supplement called ribosine. So you can see the linkage. Ribosine is a food nutrient, said that when we take it in, it helps the cells to produce glutathione. That does amazing things in our body. And this is the need that everybody, once you are a living being, you actually have to think about your health. Your health is very, very important. And for you to avoid a lot of the chronic conditions that are currently attacking a lot of people, people are going through them, you need to do something about your glutathione levels, and ribosine comes in. So you as a Max associate, you need ribosine. You need to take in ribosine. The people surrounding you, once you like your people, once you have the love for them, you will certainly supply them ribosine in such a way that they will also have the good health that you are feeling, okay? And once we take in ribosine, we continue to have sustained glutathione production and continue to enjoy the benefit that I just talked about. And you see one thing, ribosine that we are talking about here, it is only found in Max International. It's only Max that you can see ribosine. It is, you can't find it anywhere else apart from Max. Max as a company is the only company that can distribute ribosine across the world. This is one thing. And we don't have competitors. When it comes to ribosine, we don't have competition against ribosine. Nobody is competing for ribosine because we are the only company that has ribosine. And this is it. And ribosine is a Max product. Most of the Max product, we have ribosine in there. So GVT, it has ribosine and other important ingredients in such a way that as we take it in, we get a lot of benefit from it. In fact, I've been taking GVT for over 3 years now. My mother has been using GVT. There are a lot of people surrounding me that use GVT, and it actually turned their health around. Ribosine in GVT, it is actually incredible. And GVT, you take it 2 capsules in the morning, 2 in the evening with a lot of water, okay? And then we can talk of ATP. ATP is the ribosine fuel, very, very good. Once you take it in, just dissolve a sachet in a glass of water, take it in, within 15 minutes, you notice increased energy, bodily pain, headache, all would disappear, okay? You can carry out some tedious work and recover quickly. This is ATP, it's doing very well. Then we can talk about MetaSwitch. MetaSwitch is very good. In fact, helping a lot of people to lose weight. Weight has become a problem in the world. Weight, people putting on a lot of weight are likely to have a lot of high cholesterol that is causing stroke, hypertension, heart attack, and all that. A whole lot of things. So once we have MetaSwitch, you take it in, it also has ribosine, and it's going to melt the fat such that your vessels will all be free so that your blood move around and you don't encounter a lot of health challenges. Then we have the last one, that is 357 omega 357, a blend of omega oils, omega 3, omega 5, omega 7. Very, very incredible product. It's actually changing a lot of people's life. You take it in, it has vascular health. It actually protects your heart, it protects your brain, okay? And you realize that your skin begins to glow. People with a lot of rashes, some of them get good health. In fact, it disappeared because of 357. And this is it. So as I end here, I just want to tell you that whatever it is, you actually have to use Max product and take good care of your bodies. Care about your health. Care about your bodies, because that is the only thing you have. Without your body, you have nowhere to live in. And once you love your people around you, also supply Max product to them. Let them use Max product so that they also experience the good health that you are going to once taking Max product.
Awesome. Boss, you've done amazingly well, okay? I would want to just ask you this one question, and then I need just a brief answer. Okay, I learned that at the hospital, or if you talk about humanity, okay, 10 people, if you select 10 people, 8 people need Max product. How true is it?
Oh, yes. You see, everybody needs Max product. And if you look at our part of the country, Ghana, in which we are, a lot of people are being tormented with health. People are suffering, trust me. People are suffering. People are suffering with a lot of chronic conditions. People are suffering with stress. Just look at the situation in which we are. People are overworking, they are underpaid, they are stressing every night, and they are getting tired. Once you meet them, you realize that they actually need it. Look, a lot of people, in fact, if not just for the sake of some people who actually know they have to care about their health, but they deny. I can say 10/10. Everybody needs
Oh,
it.
really? Awesome,
Yes,
awesome, awesome.
All those
So
that fall within the ages. That fall within the age. Yes.
That means if an associate or somebody has joined Max International and the person thinks he has nobody to sell Max products, it's a fallacy, right?
Yes. It is just it's just in the person's mind that the person thinks it is a limiting belief that the person thinks that he has nobody to sell products to. There are a lot of people that need Max products. If you don't tell them, they won't know what you have. So you just have to tell them what you have, and you realize that people will patronize them because people are dying.
So as a health person, which if there is one product for somebody to actually get to know that Max product really is the best, which product would you recommend for the person? Just in one sentence.
Seriously, I'll just give Solgivity because it does a lot.
Awesome.
It does wonders.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time. And I know associates or bosses on this platform will definitely have some questions that will need your answer. Okay, so I will definitely get back to you. I thank you for the amazing work, and then the nugget shared here. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are on a call, if you are enjoying what we are doing here, if you are learning a lot, let me see why. Let me see why. Let me see you type Y. If you're enjoying what we are doing, let me see you just type Y. Awesome. That means we are all enjoying, we are all following, okay? All right, so now we know the goal of Max International, okay? We have now understood Max products and people who need the product and why is it a need for everyone to take Max product, especially Solgivity, Max ATP, Omega 357. Okay, so just to add to what Boss Martin said, if you really want to know much about our product, we have a lot of platforms that have a lot of videos explaining various products that we have, okay? And you can consult any leader to get knowledge or more in-depth knowledge about all the products. Okay, we are moving on. Okay, now, after understanding the product, right now, I have been understood or I have been made clear that right now, everybody around me, everybody in my house would need Max product. Okay, so I have a wonderful boss lady in our midst here. She's a superstar. Honestly, I doff the cap, give this lady because she's been doing incredibly well. And if you are talking about one of the ladies who shoot products in Max International, I can say without fear that she's number one. Okay, so I have boss lady Vera on the line. She is a proud silver associate of Max International, and she is now going to give us the strategy that we can actually use to sell Max product without even seeing that we have made sales. Okay, so boss lady, if you're on the call and you can hear my voice, please unmute yourself. Let me see your beautiful face and let our guests also see your beautiful face, and then take us through how we can smoothly sell Max product. Any strategy that you think will help us within the next 15 minutes. Thank you. Boss lady, Vera, can you hear me? Superstar, can you hear me? Boss lady Vera, are you on the line? Are you on the call, please? Okay. Okay. Boss lady Vera is on. Boss lady, please unmute yourself. Let us see your beautiful face. If you can hear my voice.
Oh, okay, yes, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
All right. Okay, okay. So boss lady, I don't know whether I lost you, but right now that I have you, I would just want all our honorable bosses on this platform would want to know the best strategy that has been helping you to make great sales. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Max morning, everyone. Please, I need feedback as to whether you can hear me clearly or not. Desire, is it clear enough? All right. Thank you. Thank you once again for having the time to join us once again to have value from this training session. So I am someone that has been able to make sales. I mean, from 2017 to early 2018, I was having some difficulties with making sales, even to using the products myself, or sometimes giving it to my family. So to work my way around it, and today, due to one of, I decided to consistently do. So tonight, I'm going to share these nuggets with you, but I need to find out if you can
Okay, boss lady.
hear me.
Okay, it's now back.
Hello, boss.
Yeah, we can hear you. Your network was
Is it
actually a
clear
little
now?
bit
Can you hear
troubled.
me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Wow.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Okay, it's okay now.
Please, let me try to change. It's okay now. Is it?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Okay. All right. So I was saying that I was having some issues with retail. How to be able to make massive sales was a huge challenge for me. So I consistently worked at it, and then I've been able to come out on top of my game, and I can confidently call myself a sales expert as far as Max products is concerned. So I'm going to share these nuggets with you, bosses. So how passionate I am about having an online presence. And even before this corona came, I have always been keen on them. It was
Okay, it seems
through
today
social
you're
media that I was now let me just okay.
okay. All right. If you can just okay.
Yeah, I'm changing it.
All right, all right. Okay, so while we are waiting for boss lady to just come online so that we can have her take us through how we can smoothly make sales with Max products, we should bear in mind that it is not only one way. Our business is okay. Boss lady, you're back.
Is this one better?
Okay, I think for now it's better.
Okay, all right, good. So I was saying that I was able to make a lot of sales through social media, and even before the whole corona pandemic came, I had always been keen on the importance of having an online presence, because in the beginning of my business, I was not able to make sales to my targeted audience, people that I saw were going to buy from me. I was not able to make sales from them because sometimes at the beginning of the business, people know you to be, well, I have a banking and finance background, right? And most people knew that that was where I belong. So to all of a sudden start talking about health, it was a bit of a challenge for me. And some of them were not really sure if I knew what I was about. And to be honest, in the beginning, I wasn't. So with the direction of my mentor in the business, Boss Workmaster, he told me I should just try to dominate online rather, because over there are unlimited number of people. I will never run out of people to talk to. So from as far back as 2017, I took my online presence seriously. Now, if you haven't, the first two speakers before me shared a lot. They shared amazing things, and I learned a lot from it. If you haven't listened to anything at all, I'll plead with you to actually take notice of what I'm about to say. Okay, now when you go to social media, let me just concentrate on Instagram. When you go to Instagram, you have a lot of audience at your disposal. It doesn't matter the number of followers you have. You have a lot of people on that platform. So what you can do is, in order not to come off as a typical network marketer, that when someone comes to your page, all they are going to be seeing is products, and they'll directly know that, okay, this person is a network marketer, this person is a salesperson. Oh, I know what she's going to say. She's going to talk about this product to me. You need to devise a way to be able to get the attention of those who come to your page, those who are following you. You need to be able to have a credibility before them by having a presence, you know, and this presence shouldn't all be about you posting products or testimonies. I post a lot of testimonies, but I do that only on my Instagram stories. I don't post that on my feed. If we are together, please type a Y so that I know I'm not alone.
Okay, we are actually having you very well, but just that your camera has been freezing.
Wow, but you can still hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you very, very
Today,
clear.
I don't know, it rained, so I don't know what's happening.
Okay, you can.
Anyway, so as I was saying, you need to have an online presence. You need to try to make yourself unique from the average network marketer that people would think you would be. So when people come to your platform, you should be able to give them value. Value doesn't mean that always doing photo shoots and using the normal captions that people use. You have in mind that you are trying to attract a certain group of people. It's okay to do your photo shoots and post nice pictures, but you should be very deliberate about the kind of captions you use, the kind of posts you make. All this, you might be wondering what correlation this has to do with the sales. I'm getting to that. Once you keep doing all this consistently over a period of 1 year, you would have gotten the trust of your online audience. So whatever message you now offer to them, they will be willing to hear you. Are we together? So once you keep posting, you post once a while, you post maybe a max training that you have done, some picture with one of the leaders, anything that it is, once a while you can chip it in. You need to build a brand for yourself. People need to identify you as, okay, this is Bernard Franklin, this is Dr. Jules, this is Rich Monagino, you know, this is Desire. They need to identify you. Your online presence shouldn't be Max International, Max International. If you do that, unfortunately for us, there's still a bad sentiment towards the network marketing industry. So if you want to go online and make everything about you network marketing, you might even lose your prospective customers. So you keep that in mind, that this is your space. You do whatever it is, whatever image you want to create for yourself, you do that. So once you're able to do that consistently, we now move to the sales part. I've taken other trainings that have showed that, studies have showed that if you are able to consistently build a brand over a period of a year on social media, you have gained the trust of your audience and you can sell whatever it is you have to the audience. Are we together? So this is where the sales comes in. You go to your Instagram stories. Stories only last for 24 hours and it's not going to be in anybody's face. Okay, it's not like you post it and the person is scrolling and the person sees it and the person doesn't like it. This is just on the story. So anyone seeing your story, anyone seeing your stories isn't going to be offended by it. So on your stories, you can actually hit the testimonies we have there. Anyone following me on Instagram especially will attest to the fact that there's been no 24-hour without me sharing a testimony. It's always flooded with testimonies, one testimony after the other. Once you keep doing this, whether people are buying or not, when they keep swiping, today they swipe, tomorrow they swipe, they'll not swipe forever. Tomorrow, it might be their mom that needs a product that you've shared, or a friend. There's always a way that you get their attention. So that's one of the things. And also, in as much as there are so many testimonies of the products out there, sometimes we always say be a product of the product. You need to get personal. Okay, if you're taking your CellGVT, your switch, or whichever product it is you're taking, the customers online, especially your online audience, don't know about this. Okay, so once a while you can just do a short video of you swallowing your product. You open it, it shows on camera that you've opened it and you swallow this. Once you do that, people know that you are not just one of those people that is out there pushing a product that you don't believe in. You are actually taking it, and it also helps you to make sales. I was able to make a lot of sales when I used the Max Beauty product. When it came, I had a short video where I used it and I demonstrated how it was before and after, how I cleaned it, how my face wasn't packed, and I was amazed at the number of inquiries and then sales I was able to make through that video. Meanwhile, I had been posting other videos of people wearing Max Beauty, but most of the time you need to get personal. So don't be, I know sometimes it can be a challenge to get in front of the camera and then just start talking, but you start from somewhere. We all learn. So that's another point. You need to get personal, be a product of the product. So once a while, try to use the product. If you're at the gym, open the ATP sachet, let us see it on camera, post it, let people know. Sometimes we don't do things because we are expecting immediate results. You think that if you share a testimony of switch today, tomorrow your DM should be flooded with 100 people wanting to buy switch. It doesn't work like that. Everything is built over time with consistency. Are we together? So that's about it. And then the next thing I want to talk about is, if you want to maintain your customers, when someone is buying from you, okay, let's say you have a regular customer, as Boss Melchisedek has mentioned, that this person has bought from you not once, but twice and above, and this person keeps buying from you. For you to have that person forever, because we have a lot of people selling the product, someone could take your customer easily if you don't have a good relationship with them. So once the sale has been done, don't just be looking at the person as, okay, this person is just my sales bank. Whenever I want to make any quick sale, I'll call this person. No, build a bond beyond sales with the person. When the person buys, it doesn't cost much to just open a box of the N-Fuse and then add a sachet. If someone buys one bottle of switch from you, if you add a sachet of N-Fuse to it, or a sachet of the ATP, I don't think that's going to break your account. You know, these are the simple ways that, because if you give someone ATP and the person says, okay, what does this one do? I keep seeing you posting about it, and you're like, yeah, it helps energize you, has insignificant amounts of sugar and caffeine, as all those things we say, right? And then you tell the person, you take it within 15 minutes time, you begin to feel the effect. The person takes it and feels the effect, and most obviously the person is going to like it. Guess what will happen? The next time, the person is most likely going to order a box of ATP in addition to the product that they buy already. So you need to find a way to penetrate the market, your space, whatever it is. We have a lot of amazing products. If people don't have a feel of some, they will not be motivated to buy, okay? And always remember that your money is in someone's pocket, okay? So you need to always find a way to get to the customer, to be able to get your money from them without looking hungry that, okay, you are desperately trying to make a sale. So that's just about it for how to get people's attention on their stories. And one way to also get your stories to a lot of people, because I'm in Ghana, I've never been to the UK or the US or even Nigeria, but I have customers and associates in these countries that I met only on social media, on Instagram. And what helped is when you're making a post on your stories, most people don't know this, but when you're making a post on your stories, the hashtags also help. The hashtag, you can take, your stories can take up to 10 hashtags. So once you are done posting it, just hashtag your target audience. So hashtag weight loss, hashtag health, hashtag Nigeria, hashtag Ghana. The Instagram will automatically promote it to anyone in those countries that's following those hashtags. Also, when you post very important testimonies that you would like people to always watch, please send it to your highlights on the stories. Make sure you highlight it so that it can show on your feed. It will stay there for a long time without disappearing like the story does. If you go to my page, you can see what I'm talking about. I'll leave my handle in the comment section when I'm done with my session. And that I don't have so much time. I've even gone beyond my time. It's just a few minutes that I had to share these nuggets. And then there are so many trainings out there, so you can follow us on Instagram, Maxspace Global, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere, Maxspace Global, and you get more of what I'm sharing. And the last thing I'll talk about is the third parties. Okay, please pardon me to touch on this. Now, making sales, most of us are thinking that when we say you need a third party, in case the customer is asking more questions, it automatically means your upline. There are so many third parties. Third parties is just any other thing that is not you, something else that is not you. Are we together? So the third parties, we have so many of them right now. The third party could be a testimony video, someone sharing their testimony in a video. Third party could be a picture. We have so many grades of people who have used the product, their before and after. It's a third party. The next third party too are the short videos that have been compiled that we all have of the other products that is everywhere that you can just add. Those are the third parties. It shouldn't always be your upline that has to be closing sales for you. Try to take charge of it. Talk to the person. Let the person know you know what you're about. It's okay to use maybe your upline for the first 2-3 times, but then take charge. It's your business, and that's how you're able to grow, help your team members to grow, and we can all grow as a company. So thank you so much, and sorry I took so much time. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope that you're able to gain 1 or 2 nuggets from me. Boss Desire, over to you.
Awesome, 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 awesome presentation. I really learned a lot of things, okay? And it's really, 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 really impacting. I hope everyone on this call has also learned a lot of things. Wow. If you learned a lot of things, let me see you type superstar Vera, superstar Vera, superstar Vera. Okay. So you can just find this amazing lady on Instagram, follow her on Instagram at Princess Vera. Okay. And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right. So bosses and boss ladies, there is an adage in my language that if you follow the deliciousness of a fish, you will probably go and then, what do you call it, drain the whole of an ocean. In fact, she has a lot of things to share, both in terms of online and then offline marketing, but time wouldn't permit us to get everything shared here. All right, so wrapping up, I'm going to have one of our amazing bosses on the call, okay, to actually take us through. Within 10 minutes, he's going to take us through what is supposed to happen after the sale has been made, okay? If you're able to do all what our bosses have shared with us and you make the sale, what is supposed to happen next? Okay, so with me on this platform, I have an amazing personality, an upline superior. He's a gold associate by rank, and he goes by the name Isaac Gyabaah, all the way from Ghana in the Bron region. Okay, so boss Isaac, If you can hear my voice and you can actually unmute yourself, please let us have you on the floor. Our amazing persons are here to hear your voice. Please, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, hello, boss. I can hear you. Can you hear me as well?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, crystal clear.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, boss, for this opportunity. Seriously, I've really learned a lot from all my bosses, Boss McKee, Boss Michael, and our #1 princess, Vera. Thank you so much. You've really educated us this evening. But as we are drawing the curtains down, sales. After sales is being made, what follows? Okay, but before then, let me chip in with this. You know, before you can make a strong sale or you can make more sales, mostly the price plays major role in making a sale. All right, the price of the product sometimes it plays major role in making a good sale or successful sale. But mostly what I have noticed is sometimes we scare our customers or our business partners with high prices instead of trying to talk to them at length. All right, we just bombard them with the high price, then they call themselves, they don't come again to talk to us about the product. What if your customer asks you about the price of CLGVT? Instead of telling him or her about the retail price of a box of CLGVT, you can tell him or her, oh, we have 90 Ghana cedis, which is the loyalty price of CLGVT, and it can take you through 7 to 8 days, whereby when you take it 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening, because you're doing this in the motive of trying to strengthen the message, okay, before you can make a good sale. So you tell him about the loyalty price of 1 bottle of CLGVT. Then you also giving him the days it can last, okay. Then you can also tell him that after telling him that, you can also continue by saying, oh, but when you become a member of the company, you can also get 4 bottles for 350 cedis. Or I can get 4 bottles for you at the price of 350 Ghana cedis. But when you also want more, you can become as a member of the company, then get 6 bottles for 499 Ghana cedi. So you've given him the variations, right? And with this, the person is going to talk to you, whether he is going to take the 1 week bottle or the 4 bottles for 350 cedis or the 499 package, all right? So, but can you hear me well? Hello, boss, can you please hear me? Please, if you can hear me, type Y.
Yeah,
you can hear me.
I can hear you very well. For the sake of our amazing brothers and sisters, our mamas and fathers who are also on the other side of the world, it's not everybody that is on this call that comes from Ghana. So if you can expand it globally.
Okay. Thank you so much for alerting me. So mostly, instead of telling them about the 1 month whole package, okay, you can tell them about 1 week bottle price, right? Depending on the price you have in your country, the 1 week price, you can tell them. Then you also give them the chance of getting 4 bottles as the 1 month package, then also the other package. So by doing this, the person is going to, be open up. Then you guys can communicate very well so that a sale can be made. All right. So after talking to him and he makes a choice, whether he says I'll buy or not, don't allow him to land. You can tell him, boss, so can I get your details so that either the delivery guy or early tomorrow morning we deliver the product to you. Okay, you're giving him options so that he's going to answer it quick for you, not he telling you that I'll get back to you later. All right, so boss, can I get your details so that early tomorrow morning the delivery guy will get to you or deliver the product to you at your doorsteps? All right, or when he tells you that, oh, I'll get back to you later, right? Maybe now I'm not ready. When I'm ready, I'll get back to you. You can also tell him, oh, okay, that's nice, but I'm ready now. When can I also get back to you? So instead of he going to get ready before he gets back to you, you tell him, when can you also get back to him? And sometimes they're being pushed to, give you, oh, call me tomorrow morning, call me 2 days after, or a week, and a sale will be made. All right. So I think these are what we learn from our bosses, and we're really doing major sales. Okay. Then after a sale is being made, that's where the problem lies. We all know that we have something called detox effect. Okay, we have something called detox effect. And sometimes we, the associate, we project it to be something negative to the customers. And most of the customers, when you tell them about detox, or say when you take Sergivity, you're going to get some slight headache, or you're going to itch your body, or some rashes on your skin. Even if something prickles him, he will say it's Sergivity. Meanwhile, it might never be the product. All right. So personally, sometimes I don't talk about Sergivity, but it's good to talk to them about Sergivity. But it's better you let them know the good aspect of detox. Okay. It's better you let them be aware that detox isn't a bad effect. It is just the waste substance which is coming out from their immune system so that they will look healthy and strong. But don't project to be something bad. Okay. Then after you telling them about detox, we have something called follow-up. Follow-up isn't only done when you want a business partner. It is also done after making a sale to a customer. Let me chip in with this. The person who has been shaving me for like 3 years now, I've never changed this guy. Every week, I enter the same shop to shave my hair. Why? This guy keep on following up on me, checking up on me every 3 days or week to see if I'm good and my business is moving on well. So sometimes when I try to bypass him to go and shave my hair somewhere, then I feel like I'm offending somebody. Okay, I'm trying to offend a loyal customer as well. But see, you make a sale. Then after making a sale, you getting the money. You don't try to follow up on the customer. Meanwhile, either a day or two, you try to call him and check up on him after using the product. What happened? Is he using the product? Because for all that we know, most of the customers, they buy the product. Then when they go home, because maybe they didn't inform their partner or any of their family member or their parents, they'll tell them, no, this product, you can't use this product in this house. Therefore, they keep it somewhere without using the product. But we assume that so far as sales is being made, then people are consuming the product. No. So sometimes let's follow up on them. If it's being used, are they getting, the improvement they need, or what is happening? So mostly when I make sales, I don't talk to them about detox immediately. I try to follow up on them, either a day or two, all right, or a week, to see whether they're using the product, because I didn't tell them about detox. So when they even have a slight headache, they wouldn't say it's because of the product they use. That was why they go to detox. Although it's good to tell them about detox, but know how you're going to, discuss issues with them so that they wouldn't see the negative aspect of detox. But meanwhile, they'll get the benefit.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So this, the best thing I think we can all learn after making a sale, because after making a sale, follow-up is very important. And, we want to, get them every month to make, buy product from us, not from other people or other company. But if you make a sale and you will have the intention of getting back to them in a month time when you need them again. Even if I was the one, I wouldn't even pick your call. But when you make friends with them, right, you try to, take them as a family member. Not so cordial, but in a business terms. Okay, talk to them, checking up on me. Sometimes they even end up referring people to you without you requesting for them. So these are the best steps we can use to make what? Successful sale. All right, so
okay.
this how sale can be made. After everything, the next thing is sometimes if you have something like a gift, we have a gift day for customers. Okay, some of the leaders do, but not all the let me see, all the business partners. But I'm just chipping in this. If you have something like a day for a gift, you can even get just a max t-shirt for a customer, a loyal customer, or just somebody you see that this person, you know, have to bank emotionally so that more often he's going to connect with me. You can get him a t-shirt of a t-shirt from Max. Then anytime he gets that t-shirt, he will never forget about you. Okay, so about there,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, these are the few steps we can chip in after a sale is being made to our customers.
Okay. Thank you very much for the nuggets shared here. I've really learned a lot of things, and I hope all of us on this call today have also learned a lot of things. Okay, so we are wrapping up. We are just about to draw the curtains, but I would want to touch some few things for our people who couldn't write some things. I would just want to highlight one or two things. According to our amazing speakers, the customer must be your friend to get him to purchase 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, as said by Boss Melchisedek. Okay, but anyway, if you have any question that you think is still not answered, please make sure you type your question, and then it will be answered within the next 5 minutes to draw the curtains down. Okay, and then also we shouldn't project the negative aspects, that is the detoxification, as said by Boss Ike. And then we should try to also use gifts, as said by Boss Lady Vera. So if you want to really keep your customers and make great sales, it is not all the time that you will be concentrating on collecting money from your customers, but sometimes you must also make some sacrifice, add other products like a sachet of ATP to inspire your customers, to let them know that you also care about them. And when the sales is done, boss, you don't have to just let go. You have to follow up. Show the best care for the customer to know that you don't just care about selling the product to him or her, but you are much concerned about his or her health. In fact, we have actually learned a lot of things. I've learned a lot of things that I know today. It's going to change my business. It's going to change my selling skills, and it's really going to be awesome. Okay, but there is something that I would want to add. Okay, most of the times we hype our products, which is really, really good. Yeah, though our products are very, very good, our product does the work that it's supposed to do. Okay, but one promise or one thing that I should let every associate or every boss on this call know, that we don't have to hype our products. Okay, we should just under promise, or we should just be on a low key about our products, and then let the product overwork itself in the life of the customer. Okay, so if you're an associate and you are used to promising customers, oh, take it 2 days, your fibroid is going to melt, please avoid doing that. And then for third party, as said by Boss Lady Vera, it is not all the time that we are going to lie. Oh, I'm going to connect you to a doctor. You know that your boss or your upline or your sponsor is not a medical person, okay, though he knows the inside out of the product. It is good to use some words such as specialist, a leader who knows much about the company's product, he has been with the company for long, or consultants, okay, so that we wouldn't be lying, okay, because sometimes if you are not careful, you will meet a customer who is a specialist and then will ask some medical English, and here's the case, you're going to put your boss in a problem. Okay, so let me take some questions that have been asked. Okay, in getting customers from Instagram, is it necessary to make your account a business account? Boss Lady, If you can hear me, somebody is asking, in getting customers from an Instagram, is it necessary to make your Instagram account a business account?
A business account. It's not wait, how do I say it? It's not compulsory that you make your account a business account before you can make sales. But for the purpose of our industry and the business we are building, it's important for you to make your account a business one, not just for the purpose of sales, but for you to be on top of your social media game. Because once you turn your account into a business account, it gives you a breakdown of what happens on your platform. For example, you can know where your audience are. So it gives you a breakdown of where majority of your audience are located, which country they are located in, the age category of your majority of your customers, then the time that they are online and the time they are offline, the days they are most active and the days they are not. So once you do that, you can know when to make a post for them to see, when not to make it. The number of old people you are dealing with and the number of young people you are dealing with. Also, for your account to be business, you need to have a Facebook page that you add to it that will allow you to promote your post to a larger audience. I know all these are a lot that I'm saying as a go, but basically those are the benefits of having a business account.
Okay, thank you very, very, very much. Okay, so another question for our bosses. Some of us have made mistakes by not following up on our customers often to retail them or to retain them. In this case, should we move on to look for new customers and learn from the mistakes, or is there any way we can use this to rekindle the relationship? And if there is a way, what is it? So if any of our presenters can just answer this question for us.
Boss, can I take it?
Yeah, you can take it, boss.
Okay. Yes, sometimes along the way we all make mistakes, then we lose, let me say, good customers. But sometimes we can also rekindle them. Not all of them, but some of them. Okay. When you lose a customer and you want to rekindle the relationship again, what you have to do is you can keep on checking up on them. Okay. You call the person, you greet him, only for checkup, not business motives. Okay. It's been a while you call him, or it's been a while you guys met. You're only checking up on him and the family, right? How is business? Only checking up on him. So how you do this by 1 or 2 times, all right? Then the next, you can even visit him if it's cool to visit him. Okay, just visit him. Just first rekindle the relationship before you try to talk about business again. Secondly, there's this business, there's this boss in my team. That's what he did, and I learned a lesson from it. He also used a gift. Okay, he bought Max T-shirt. Then he sent it to the customer and told him that, oh, Max International is so passionate about the customers who already bought product from the company. Okay, let me say 5 months ago. So they are now distributing T-shirt to the old customers, and this is yours. So I got it for you. Then he left. The next month, the man called him, thanked him, and told him that he'll come for different products. Okay. So we have so many ways of killing the cats. Okay. But next one, you have to increase your customer list. Okay. Other than that, you might have, excuse me to say, not some stubborn customers, excuse me to say that, right? If the customer is not willing to come back, then it means you have to increase your customer list. Thank you, boss.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I have another question where somebody is saying, can we combine all the Max product for quick results? All right, so this question, I will just quickly take it. You can combine all the Max product. For example, if you are not somebody who wants to just lose weight, you can maybe combine Salivity with omega-357 to get a quicker results, you understand? But we should also put it at the back of our mind that our products are not drugs, okay? They do not cure, they do not treat or diagnose. What it does is that it raises glutathione in the cells, and then the miracle happens. But combining products like Solidity and Enfuse, the vitamins and minerals in there enrich our body and then makes the healing process very faster. ATP is also a performance drink, which also give energy. So you can combine Solidity, ATP, and then Max 357 with Enfuse. So this is the perfect cocktail that you can get. Mix Enfuse with ATP and use it to take your Solidity. That is awesome, okay? And then you use your omega 357 as a toffee, okay? That is 2 morning, 2 in the evening. This is actually awesome, but you can combine all Max's products if only your financial capacity is there, and it will not give you any side effect. Okay, so I will take some 2 questions and then we draw the curtains down, and I will just plead with all those who have questions that you can consult any leader in your team and then ask these questions, or you can pen your questions down and then next meeting you address them. So please,
Hello, boss. Desire.
Yes, boss.
Yes, so I just realized someone was asking how to switch your account to a business account.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so I think there's a detailed training on that on Maxspace Global, but there's easy way is to just go on your account on the right, the top right corner of your account. There are some 3 lines there. Tap on it, go to settings, and then you can just see it there. You tap on accounts. Once you tap on it, you see that switch to personal or switch to business. It's as simple as that. But I don't know if I have to do another training to show it, because it's not everyone that can just grasp what I just said. Or you can try to reach out to me on Instagram for me to help you do it. I've dropped my handle up at Princess Vera Fee. I'll drop it again, and then yes, or I'll send you the link to the detailed training. I think that will help. And someone to mention something about not being literate enough to be on social media, if they can still do it. Yes, you can. There are ways to do it. And social media is actually very broad. I can't be able to tackle everything today, else I'll be giving too much information and you'll not be able to even grasp everything I've said. So I'll just leave it here. We can get connected on Instagram, and if there's any way I can help you, I will. So once again, it's Princess Verafi. I'll send the handle on the page. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so another question. I'll take just 2 questions, these 2 questions, and then we continue. Some customers will tell you that they have not seen or observed any difference while taking the product. How do you pacify such a customer? How do you pacify such a customer? Is there anybody taking that, or I should go on?
Well, I didn't hear you well.
Okay.
Can you please come again?
Okay. The person is saying, please, you can also, if you are a host, you can also go to the comment section and then read the question. Some customers will tell you that they have not seen or observed any difference and while taking the product. How do you pacify that? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. But what I would say quickly is that, you know, our products work by raising glutathione within the cells, and there are some healing processes that cannot be felt or be seen. Okay, the fact that the customer is not seeing his hair growing very, very tall within 2 days doesn't mean the product has not started working. And one thing is that our body differs. Always put this thing in the mind of the customer. Our body build up differs. Some people will take the product within 2 days and then they will see great results. Some people will take it within a month and they will not see anything. That is why we always educate customers that it is needful for them to be on the product for at least 90 days. And we know that the cells within 90 days react with anything that is going to help the body to rejuvenate itself, okay? So that is the question. So when your customer tells you that he has not observed or has not seen anything, please tell the customer that our body system differs. The product is working, so he should be patient, consistent, okay? And sometimes, please note this, a customer is taking the product to treat, let's say, cancer. And at first he couldn't sleep. He was always having lack of energy. He will have enough energy. He can sleep, but because the cancer is not gone, the customer will say, I've not seen anything. So please, when you give them the product, ask the person, okay, but have your sleeping, let me say, the way you enjoy your sleep, has it improved? Do you have enough energy? These days, when you wake up in the morning, how do you feel? These are simple questions that you can actually ask the customer, and he will give you one positive answer that will actually enable you to tell the customer that means the product has started working. I hope I've explained it clear enough. The last one that I'll take and then we close is you post a product testimony on your status and someone saw it. The person asked for the price of the product. How can you deal with this situation so that the person can buy your product? Okay. So boss lady, take this one and let's go.
Can I come in still?
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay. So you put a product on your status, someone saw it and asked you the price. So it means it's not face to face. Okay. Then you also have the person's contact. So when the person asks the price, you can tell him about the price of the 1 week bottle, okay, which is the 90 cedis. Sorry for using the currency, okay. You can tell him
in Ghana
the price of the
8,000 naira in Ghana.
You can tell him the price of the 1 week bottle, okay. Then you also give me the variation of getting 4 bottles at a different price, then 6 bottles too at a different price. But so far as is on your status, you have the person's contact, so you can call him in person and talk about this than doing the chat and chat, because most of them will tell you that, oh, okay, then when I'm ready, I'll get back to you. Okay, then you can send him some emoji, like some laughing emoji, and tell him that, oh, you are ready, so when can you also get back to him? So most often it's better you connect on a call when he asks you the price. I hope I'm good, boss.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so just to add one quick thing to what he said, if it is on Facebook, for instance, now just tell the person, wow, that is awesome. So can we connect on WhatsApp so that I will give you much information about it? And then sometimes too, what I've been doing that is very helpful. I ask the person, oh, what is the health challenge? Okay, or what is the problem that you have, so that I will know the product that will best help you. It is also very, very important. Okay, so bosses and boss ladies, in fact, we have taken a lot of your time, and I hope and I know our time was not wasted. Okay, so at this end, we will just draw the curtains on today's training. But I hope you all had value. If you had value for today's training or today's call, just type V. If you had value for today's training, just type V. V. Wow. Oh, V. Wow. Okay. So bosses and boss ladies, enough is enough, and a lot have been shared here. But one thing is that we cannot cross the ocean one day. All right. So there are a lot of trainings that can also equip us with more knowledge about the product, the science, and then how we can actually generate leads in our sales. Okay. And one thing that I love about our current world is that everything is on internet. If you go to YouTube, you can get the best sales practice and then everything. But one thing I always tell people is that whatever we learn here, some people come join the training, they are supercharged. And then after listening and making a lot of notes, they go home, put the notes down and sleep. Please, and a very big please, we are taking much of your time here just to empower each and everyone. So whatever is learned here, let us all put it into practice. We are here to serve you, and it's because of you that we organize these amazing trainings. Okay, so next week, same time, we are going to come your way. Yes, boss. Yeah.
Yeah, boss. I think lest we forget, I think tomorrow is the grand finale of mass convention in US.
Yeah, so I'm about to touch on that. I'm about to touch on that. Yeah. Okay. So just like he was saying, tomorrow is a big day. I know as we started, you have witnessed Max in Philippines, you have witnessed Max in Africa, Max in Asia. You know, it is time for Max Global. This is the biggest one you can ever get, so far as Max is concerned. In fact, some of us have heard of Double Crown, we've heard of Crown Diamond Days, we've heard of a lot of amazing personalities in Max, okay? This is the time to learn from them. And there's going to be recognition, global recognition, where you can also be selected, okay, as one of the award winners, and we can also come together to cheer some of our leaders who also take awards home, okay? So please don't mix out tomorrow. Don't mix out tomorrow. Tomorrow we are all going to be part, because one thing that I would say is that events builds belief. And if you attend tomorrow's event and you invite a guest to tomorrow's event, trust me, your business is not going to be the same. You are going to take your business to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. And before you know, the heavens has opened and your business is exploding. So bosses and boss ladies, my name is Christopher Owusu Desire. We thank all our amazing speakers who dedicated their time, their effort, their strength, their energy to share enough, share a lot of knowledge with us tonight, okay? It's been my humble pleasure to thank all of you for making tonight a blessed one. So till we meet tomorrow at Max Global Convention, I be yours. Thank you very much. Okay, so we can witness the convention on MaxSpace Global, MaxSpace Global, MaxSpace Global. If you just type www.maxspaceglobal.com, you will stream the convention live. Thank you, all of you.
On your mask, get set. Everybody for the world knows say Max Space. Life figure with the grind all day. Max Space. Lifestyle, boss living all day. Max Space. Max Space. Max Space. Everybody for the world knows say Max Space. Life figure with the grind all day. Max Space. Lifestyle, boss living all day. Max Space. Max Space. Yeah, Charlie Max Space. Everybody knows say Max Space. Good living every day. Max Space. Thanksgiving every day. Max Space. And you know we are here to stay. Max Space. JB on the mic, man, I'm fresh and better. Swag some point like Ronaldo's header. These days, man, I'm getting hyped on the nonsense, but I'm still focused, chasing the cheddar. Trying to build a life while chasing my dream, cause man's never gonna get rich on the memes. These clowns copycats with the real G's. You can copy all you want, but you can never paste these. So wait, I'm trying to make a statement. Nothing feels so great like a payment made by Max on the 15th. Amen. All this proof, and you wanna be the caveman? We got the white Lamborghini and a house by the lake. Front row view when they still can't see. Blind to the mind, so we be living the life that we dream. We can make them wonder like Steve. It's empire, I'm in a pancasa. Forget it won't pass to a max. It's Yankasa. On your mask, get set. Time wait for no money. It's Yankasa. You're going to no. On a fast lane, no slow mo. The hooker, no stays. Joko. Max lifestyle to the wall. You know. The one chaya the Suyasika. So all you got to do is to go harder. See what's so much the haters and fakers. We say, oh, bro, you're cool, my brother. Say me Jai Max, dear. Hell nah. My Bentu boots, dear. Hell nah. Lifestyle need the big 𝐇𝐄𝐋𝐋. Say me sign me choose, dear. Hell nah. Everybody knows say Max Space. Good living every day, Max Space. Thanksgiving every day, Max Space. And you know we are here to stay, Max Space. money like the bees for the honey. Back to back, Mustangs and Ferraris. One opportunity, max opportunity. Change your lives campaign, we be running. Naysayers got day, forget them. So long as max space, forget them. Taking over like sway. Road to success, riding in a Porsche, forget them. Now